The lessons of history would suggest that civilizations move in cycles. You can track that back quite far: the Babylonians, the Sumerians, followed by the Egyptians, the Romans, China. We're obviously in a very upward cycle right now, and hopefully that remains the case. But it may not. Trying to read our DNA is like trying to understand software code, with only 90% of the code riddled with errors. It's very difficult in that case to understand and predict what that software code is going to do. When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. I think it would be great to be born on Earth and die on Mars. Just hopefully not at the point of impact. Over time, I think we will probably see a closer merger of biological intelligence and digital intelligence. If you had to buy a new plane every time you flew somewhere, it would be incredibly expensive. I think it's very important to have a feedback loop, where you're constantly thinking about what you've done and how you could be doing it better. I hate writing about personal stuff. I don't have a Facebook page. I don't use my Twitter account. I am familiar with both, but I don't use them. The value of beauty and inspiration is very much underrated, no question. But I want to be clear, I'm not trying to be anyone's savior. I'm just trying to think about the future and not be sad. There are some important differences between me and Tony Stark, like I have 5 kids, so I spend more time going to Disneyland than parties. I had so many people try to talk me out of starting a rocket company, it was crazy. Some people don't like change, but you need to embrace change if the alternative is disaster. I would like to fly in space. Absolutely. That would be cool. I used to just do personally risky things, but now I've got kids and responsibilities, so I can't be my own test pilot. That wouldn't be a good idea. But I definitely want to fly as soon as it's a sensible thing to do. I think Tesla will most likely develop its own autopilot system for the car, as I think it should be camera-based, not LiDAR-based. However, it is also possible that we do something jointly with Google. It is theoretically possible to warp spacetime itself, so you're not actually moving faster than the speed of light, but it's actually space that's moving. I tend to approach things from a physics framework. And physics teaches you to reason from first principles rather than by analogy. If you think back to the beginning of cell phones, laptops, or really any new technology, it's always expensive. Stationary storage will be as big as the car business long term. The growth rate will probably be several times what it is for the car business. If we're going to have any chance of sending stuff to other star systems, we need to be laser focused on becoming a multi-planet civilization. We could definitely make a flying car, but that's not the hard part. The hard part is, how do you make a flying car that's super safe and quiet? Because if it's a howler, you're going to make people very unhappy.